everybody, it's Misa. Hope you're all having a great day so far. This week's video, and I've been asked to do this by multiple friends and people who are curious, is how I use a video game controller the way my hands are. Obviously I have very little use of my fingers. They're not really tight, but can't really use them, and they're kind of cat paw shaped, so I tend to do things a little bit differently. So what I wanted to show you guys today is how I navigate and maneuver a PlayStation controller. So here goes. So as you can see, obviously if I'm just holding it like that, where I have no use of my fingers, really can't do much. I mean, shake it a little bit. But the way I've come to do things, and kind of just fell into place naturally when I was little, is by using the side of my hands, kind of navigating everything so I have more control over the parts I can use. So usually, just like how I type, and I'll show you that another time, I promise, I use the side of my hands and the tips of my pinkies for a lot. So when playing games, if I need to use analog, I'm mostly using my palms while working the buttons over here to the right with the palm or the side of my hand, depending on what I need to use. Trigger buttons, I either press down on the floor or the couch, kind of use those one way or the other, or top ones, just use my fingers, and lower palm to use the controller and buttons at the same time. So from a different angle, so you can see a little better, really just using everything sideways. I'm just putting the top of my hand on everything, whether it's directional, analog, or buttons. This was really nothing that I had to actually learn on my own. I remember when I was a little girl, I got a PlayStation 1 for Christmas, probably one of the best presents ever, and really just did what felt natural. I didn't kind of stare at the controller thinking, what am I going to do with you? I really just used it how it worked for me. You know, I need to hold it this way to do the buttons, I need to shake it like so to get this effect. So really not too much of an issue. So, you know, people always say, oh, it's more difficult when you have a disability, or it's playing life on hard mode, which is a pretty cool way to describe it, I will admit. But the truth is, you just find different ways to do things, and things that work for you, and you get by. So I don't let having my little cat paw hand stop me from playing games and finding how to do things like everyone else does. So I appreciate you guys letting me share my day with you, and I hope you have a great afternoon, and I love you.